Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today, I will be going to share the dramatic and distressing moment in the Estonian golden eagle's nest. Intimidation and violence still occur in the nest, causing the youngest chick to have difficulty obtaining food. At 4 o'clock in the morning, the youngest called his parents to feed him immediately. He was starving. For more than 2 days, the youngest didn't get enough to eat from its parents. This is in contrast to the eldest. She seems more relaxed and goes through her nights well, as she always gets enough to eat in her days. During his growth, the youngest often experienced hunger, intimidation, and violence. Although there were days when he was well fed, even then, if there was more than enough food in the nest, so the eldest had an excess of food. Today the eaglets are approximately 57 days old. This is the age when they are very hungry. The parents have to work extra hard to get enough prey if they don't want the youngest to get worse. There is still food left in the nest. Even though the food is outdated, it is better than starving. As an opportunistic animal, the eldest does not miss its chance to eat the food in the nest. Unlike the youngest who looked gloomy, the eldest looked happy. The parent arrives with prey. Although he lands right close to the youngest, the eldest quickly grabs the prey and protects it. The mother lands in the nest. She wants to feed her to cubs so that everyone gets a share. But it seems difficult to do, as both eaglets are already in the phase of learning to eat on their own, especially if the food has been dominated by the eldest. The eldest starts to enjoy his prey. Then the youngest has to wait until the eldest is full. But that will take a long time. The eldest did not want the youngest to interfere in her business. She would always suspect the youngest's every move. Of course, it was about food. If as a chick the eldest only used beak strokes when attacking the youngest, now the eldest uses both beak and claws. The eldest is full, and the crop looks full. So what about the youngest? Of course he's starving. He calls out to his mother to feed him. Then what about this glutton? She was sleepy. Unable to endure the hunger, the youngest tried to take the eldest's leftovers. Then he ate it. The meat of the prey is very difficult to cut. The skin is very hard. The youngest still needs the mother's help so that he can eat it. Based on the results of the study, the parents will spend more time outside the nest. They will keep their distance from their young. They will land on other trees close to the nest, but they will also occasionally enter the nest to help feed the young. The bad food conditions, pressure and intimidation from the eldest are two things the youngest has to face to survive. He has to eat anyway. Finally, the youngest got his meal when the night was already late. This was the only chance when his old siblings were asleep. Even so, the youngest only ate a little because he could not cut the food properly. And certainly the youngest will live the night for the umpteenth time in a state of starvation. However, the youngest eaglet is very lucky, as in the case of golden eagle chicks, they almost never survive beyond 2 weeks. If this youngster survives, then it is a miracle and a precious gift to the survival of the natural ecosystem in the country of Estonia.